identify what went wrong and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Ground ball right side, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 5 for 14 in the series coming in. Runner on the go.
No.
Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Man at second. Popped up. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Aaron Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. So one left for Pittsburgh. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year.
And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jose Miranda stands in now and watches strike one. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
One out and a runner at second. Tatis matched a homer in his last game.
Ball.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
That catches the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Waldron back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a ball line to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Nick Gonzalez digs in now. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Up the middle, Cronenworth tosses to first, out number 3. So they strand a pair. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Petco Park. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that is out of play. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Applies the tag. 1 away after the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side, and that's just foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Bader now. And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him.
Slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. This one chopped to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Flied out his first time. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch for the out. Here is Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. And there's a ball.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. In the air, center field. Merrill squeezes it, and that is that. So no runs here. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch misses. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And a foul ball. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count.
1-2.
Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. With the shift on, hits right into it. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Doing there for the Friars, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Popped up. 2 down. Juan Yepez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one out to right. Tatis nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Check swing, called strike. Machado on at first, nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yep.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And that one in the air center field. And that's the inning. Leave one. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Waldron back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Harrison Bader. Lifted in the air out to left. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torrens. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 out, base is empty.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Merrill in the box again, takes a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Aaron Judge. And that drops in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
No outs, runner at first, and the batter will be the shortstop. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Brian Reynolds here has grounded out a couple of times. Runner takes off. Strike in there. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, and here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Man at first, one away. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Pirates nothing. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Juan Yepez. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And this game. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Thompson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 3. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Ke'Bryan Hayes getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That one fouled off.
You know, these Padres finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next one in the dirt. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Andujar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground, Hayes. And a couple of quick outs. And now Bader up to the plate. Outside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. It's Aaron Judge now. Thompson back to work. On the ground right side. Cronenworth. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Slapped foul. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side, Cronenworth whips it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Luis Torrens. That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one's off the wall. The throw into second in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Padres take the lead. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And
manager out of the dugout now. On the mound now for the Pirates, Sam Hentges.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 outs. Scoring triple here for the Pods. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Well, 1-run game. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Next to hit, Juan Yepez. Hard hit, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Back-to-back base hits. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now Yainer Diaz. Line drive, base hit. Stanton scores. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Suarez departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yuki Matsui. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts. The throw to second. Over to first. Safe. O'Neal Cruz. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Ji-Hwan Bae.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. He boots it. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So two in scoring position with one out. Ke'Bryan Hayes digs in now. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Fought off foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with two out.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Just missed.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Base hit center field. One runs in. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Yuki Matsui done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Brian Hoeing.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Bounce to the left side.
That's
and a foul ball. So they're all loaded up. The other way. Oh, wow. Nice play. To his knee, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets.
Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. Will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Porter Hodge takes the mound as the new arm after a 45-minute break, and we are ready to roll. Cronenworth in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
One-run game, bottom 9. Late swing, fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. And ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Base hit right field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Griffin for one, throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that one is lifted in the air, and a base hit. Around second is Bader. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Fires to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little. On to extra innings. And now the first baseman, Juan Yepes. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out trying for 2. But a run does come in to score. Yainer Diaz, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Nick Gonzalez. Out to short. Tosses to first.
He's out.
They don't come any quicker. 3. We're in extras here. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando. Aaron Ashby will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run at second. And that misses. At 1-1. Now one missed.
2-1. Ball. 3 balls. 1 strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance. Now this is through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. And again, we are tied. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Winning run on base at first. No outs. And the next pitch is way outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone.
Can't glove it cleanly. Tatis around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
That's to third. It gets through. That's it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.